gonna talk like we on FaceTime because it's some things I've been thinking about that I feel like these podcast episodes really relate to me, and maybe it'll relate to y'all too. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. Welcome back to Solo and Society podcast. I'm Sean. You already know the deal. Sit down, lock in, go in and leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn off the post notifications if you feel like it. I ain't gonna no pressure to do any of that. But if you fuck with me, fuck with the channel. First of all, appreciate the support on the last video. Shout out to Kiara for being a guest on there. If you like to be a guest, go in and DM me on Instagram. You already know the socials, you already know all that good stuff. So we're gonna jump right into the episode. Hope y'all having a good week so far. Hope y'all had a good weekend. We're gonna talk about how to avoid being complacent in life. I feel like lately I've been trying to do like I'm in school, so I've been trying to do more of like getting out of my comfort zone with a lot of stuff. Like I talked in like not me obviously not the episode before that, but episode before last week's episode. You feel me? I was trying to make it where I kind of get out a little bit more to like break out my shell. Like I said, I'm in my shy adult era. I've been shy since I was little. Like it makes absolute no sense. Like I do want to get out. I do want to have fun with other people, like without having to have enhancements beforehand of hanging out, right? So that's basically what this episode is gonna cover. And then hopefully, if y'all feel the same way about being a shy adult, we can have a talk and maybe we can get ourselves out of that, rut, that like familiarity, being familiar with what we usually do, right? Can't talk. Stuck or like you're going through like the motions of daily life. Like I feel like with where I work now, yeah, it's an easy job. Yeah, I get paid. Yeah, I get paid to do that easy job, not get paid well, but I feel like I've been there for 2 years. Granted, most people won't think that's long, but at that point, when I start getting sick of a place or sick of what I'm doing, like on a regular basis during like a routine, basically, I get I go through the motions. Like I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but I feel like once I get tired and I feel like I've been here a little too long, and I'm just going through the motions, like I have no like drive to do anything that I did beforehand, and it's just like I need something different. It's like that person that stays at a job for like a month or a week or so, and they be like, "Damn, I really don't like that." I'm not talking about that type of tired of a job or tired of whatever you're doing in daily life. It's like you feel like you can do so much more, so be like so much better, do something different than what you're doing. Like, granted, not all of us thought we would be where we are today, especially like we always have goals for ourselves that we obviously haven't been following. If you have, congratulations. What did you do that I didn't do that I should have did beforehand? So that's kind of what I'm getting at. We fall like I said, we fall in such a routine and like we're predictable. Like when I come home from work, y'all know what I do. I come home from work, I probably maybe get me a little snack. I'll let the dog out, take him a walk for a little bit, let him do his business. I come back in, do some homework if I feel if I'm in the mood to do it. I'll go ahead and do some homework. I'll sit at the island and do some homework. Then after that, I'll go sit in my one spot in the chair, turn on the TV, and grab my phone and scroll, and that's it. And then about 7ish, usually I'll go ahead and like do a little workout. I'll do a little workout after that, and then 7 to about 8:15, that's the workout. From that time to like 8:30, I'll go ahead and wash, and then I'll lay down. And I'm in bed by like 9, sleep by like 9:30, 9:40, 10 o'clock at the latest. That is what I do every day. Sometimes I do want to get out of that rut, of that routine, and go out maybe once a week after work, but I just be so tired. I feel like our generation as a whole is just, we're just tired. Like, not even because we worked all day. Granted, that's a huge part of my tiredness, but I'm just tired of having to do the same thing. I'm tired of have to worry about, oh, I gotta come home and do this and do that, and then by the time it like I get home, it's like damn near 5 o'clock. Really don't have much to like time to do anything. I just need something different. Like this whole routine I have is great. Like I love my routine. I'm not knocking it, but I feel like it could be upgraded or something different. Like freaking wild card in Uno. Like throw out a wild card, but like, hey, you want to go get some food? You want to get a drink? I mean, granted, I'm not about to get drunk on a Tuesday, but I'll go get some food if I'm able to go get some food, or I'll go hang out for a little bit. Like that's what I want to get into instead of being in like the same old routine that I do every day. Like so, I was trying to figure out like why does it happen? Like we stick to like, what we know. So being familiar with something that we do all the time, we're just not wanting to change. And for my age group, we're in our 20s. Like I stated in a previous episode, we're supposed to be out here living life. Like I like great to be a homebody. Like I love where I live. I love my little space. But sometimes I do want to get out, and I feel like when I do get out, I want to come right back home because I'm like, damn, I'm tired. It's damn near 10 o'clock. Why the fuck am I still out? Type shit. Like I do want to enjoy life as a 25-year old, soon to be 26. So I just need to find something different to upgrade. So like I just really just been sitting here thinking like, what can I throw into my routine to basically make it different. So I still have that little throw a little spice in my life. So this is like a video. This is like an episode where we're kind of on FaceTime. Like I'm venting to you, and maybe y'all can vent to me back in the comments. You know, if y'all still fuck me that way, if y'all just want me to bring guests on, that's the only way y'all fuck with me. I understand, but I'm trying here too. This is like my podcast is like a venting session for me when I'm by myself. If y'all understand that. So I have a few questions that I'm gonna answer, and if y'all can answer them in the comments and give me some insight on how y'all feel about it or what I should do differently, let me know. First question: what are some of my big goals, and am I we're actually working towards them? So some of my bigger goals for me would be basically being comfortable paying my bills and actually having money to do something else. Like all every day, every time I get paid, and I'm pretty sure everybody can vouch for this. Every time you get paid, it's bill snatch all the little money, little coins you got, and you probably left for like $5. And that $5 is not even your $5 because something else is gonna take it out. AKA Apple is always taking our shit. So not only are the no bigger bills like rent, car payment, insurance, all that stuff, your little last $10, $5 to $10 is about to be taken by a random subscription that you forgot you had. But you know, Apple don't ever forget that you have them. Apple takes their shit right away. Like Apple, I wanted to buy a 10 piece with it. Put that back and try again in a few business days when I don't have it, so you can't take nothing out. I used to be that person that locked my bank card a lot. Like I used to lock my bank card so bad. Like as soon as I knew something was coming out, I would lock my bank card. Like lock that hole tight up until I wanted to spend again. So I would go buy something, check my bank account, be like, okay, this is supposed to come out. So I will go ahead and lock my bank account so I can have money to myself. But then in the end, that kind of bit me in the ass, you know, because then it put me in the negatives. But it's fun while it lasted, while the car, while I did have little funds that I didn't think I really had. I don't think I'll be making sense, but to me, I'll be making sense. And if y'all feel anything I'm saying, again, like the video, comment down below what y'all think. Like, what's some random shit y'all ever did to like save money or make sure Apple and all those other subscriptions or a random bill didn't just come out that you didn't remember, right? My bad if I'm close. Kind of different angle. Yeah, I can see all of my naps. But my my like I said, my goals is like to pay my bills comfortably, be able to travel at least once or twice a year, and just I just really want to enjoy life. Like I just want to be in a like I'm going to school for athletic training, right? I just want to be able to be in that field, be able to live life comfortably, travel with whatever team I happen to work for. Like it's all still possible, but in the moment of you doing things or like going through shit in life, it nothing ever seems fucking possible, right? A lot of times I do stress, and I try not to do that as often as I did. Like I'm really learning not to stress it, but like I said, I'm so complacent where I am. It just feels like I come home, I go I come home and I do schoolwork, and it's just like I'm working towards something, but it's like the more I work towards it, the more complacent I am because it feels like nothing's moving as quick as I want it to. But that's never the case. We can't make things move how we want to. We have to wait and wait till it's time, and then that's how shit works. But that's not how our brains are function. We think we're just stuck in this one spot to the point where nothing seems like it's moving. It's like we're playing freeze tag like we did as kids. We're playing freeze tag and no one likes you, so no one's gonna come unfreeze you. Okay, you got frozen and you frozen in time while all the other kids are running around unfreezing everybody and no one everybody forgot about you like you're invincible. That's essentially how I feel. This is a great vending section. I be needing this, and I be thinking other people, maybe feeling the same way. So if you are, again, let me know. Let me know. So one thing I wrote this down, so I'm gonna read from this. Something I thought about, just pick a goal or something small to do. Like I said, I'm gonna pick something random to do whenever I'm able to fully do something random with a little bit of chump change that I have. Pick something random to do during the week. So like say a Wednesday, not no damn Monday. We don't do shit on Mondays, but come home and we gonna do that regular routine. But like say the middle of the week, like a Wednesday, like say I want to go see a movie or do something random. Like I want to be able to do some shit like that. Like I'm just too into a regular routine to like upgrade to something random throughout like and it all has to do with funds as well. Like I worry about the money aspect of things, like but then again, like I said, you gotta live. You still gotta have your bills paid. Don't get me wrong. Don't neglect your bills. Cause Sean said I gotta live. Sean didn't say Sean said you gotta live, but Sean didn't say neglect your bills because we pay bills here when we can. It's not funny, but y'all get what I'm saying. Um, so question two was what's feeling stuck in my life right now? Kind of went into that is the not being able to do more like I actually want to do more, right? I want to be able to just like I said, pick something random, not even pick something random to do during the week. I just want to be able to do something random at any point in life, any point during the week, any point on the weekend, be like, hey, I just want to take this random day trip. I just want to be able to live at home and then live outside of the house, right? That's all I want to do with my life. That's what's making me feel stuck. It's the funds and the fact that I'm gonna be behind or something. That's always in my brain that damn, I can't pay this, I can't pay that, or something always coming up. I just feel like I'm not progressing. Like I always feel like a failure when I'm not able to do something myself. When I have to like ask for money or ask somebody to help me do such and such and such. Like I be feeling like a failure sometimes. Damn, this got a little deep. I don't know if this might be an episode. This just might be for me. But I feel like other people can relate to this. I'm sorry if this is not your ideal podcast that you thought you were getting this week, but sometimes things are on my mind and I gotta get them out. And this is my great outlet to get them out because I don't like to talk about my feelings half the time, and sometimes I'm not gonna lie to you, people listen, but I feel like this is just like a better way for me to express it a little bit more. You feel me? Question number three is: am I choosing comfort over growth? And I am. Let me know in the comments if y'all are choosing comfort over growth. It's never intentional to choose comfort over growth. It's again that being familiar with what you're used to doing and where I'm comfortable, do what I'm comfortable with. What I said I do every day. Go to work, come home, let the dog out, eat a little something, sit down, do some work, sit down, watch some TV, do a little workout for about 30 minutes or so, shower, bed, clockwork all over again. Is it's impeccable to like figure out something else. Like I just don't know what else to do other than throwing something else out there It's a wild card. But then again, like you're just so beat down from the day, you just don't feel like doing anything. And I really feel like I gotta push myself. I do also gotta take my vitamins because I don't take those. I'll be forgetting. It's just not something that's in my repertoire. And it probably should be because I be feeling like I have low iron, I have low vitamin D. I'm an introvert, so I feel like all those three things go together so well. What's the point in changing anything? And see, there you go. That's my problem. I don't want to change. I don't want to change. I would admit right now I do not want to change a damn thing, but we have to in order to grow. Right? It's okay to settle with what feels familiar, but real growth happens when we push ourselves a little bit. Right? So you got to think about what situation you're currently in. Are you choosing comfort because it's easy, or are you choosing comfort because it's what you truly want in life? It's just some things you got to really sit yourself down and think about. Have a little self reflection, which I realized I've been doing a lot lately. A lot lately. It's self reflecting. Like I'll sit in the shower and I'll just be like, damn, I really got to do this, but I don't feel like it. Like it's just that lazy mindset that I really need to get over. Like I used to sit and read sometimes. I haven't read probably in a while, and I would really like to get back into that. Like throw something, like I said, throw something random into my routine that I used to do or that I want to try something new. Like it doesn't have to be me physically actually leaving the house, which would be excellent for me because I always here. If someone ever asks me, "Are you home?" I am. Where the fuck else would I be other than work? Right. So that's what I'm saying. We got to figure out what areas we want to like stretch ourselves in. I don't know what that means, but I thought it was a good little tidbit to throw in. Like basically, choose something different to do, and then see if you like it. If not, go through the next thing. Try my microphone about that. Try right making a list, like a bucket list for type of thing to throw something random in to do that week. Even that weekend, if you truly don't want to do something during the week, throw it into the weekend. Make that time for yourself. Self care is important, even if it's not self care, something self care worthy. Everything's self care worthy, but even if it's not something self care worthy, throw it in random with your friends and be like, hey, if you don't want to do it alone, throw something with your friends. Be like, hey, we should try this. Maybe we'll like it. Throw out one like three things and put it in a list and then try it that way. And maybe you can throw it in like everybody can throw it into their routine, right? The last thing I'm gonna throw in because I ain't gonna talk too much. I know y'all want to get off this FaceTime or whatever. It was a great conversation. My microphone's about to die, but a last little question I would ask: how can we connect with people who inspire us to keep growing? I would essentially I would connect yourself. I would connect yourself with somebody who's also wanting to grow. Like whether it's somebody like a best friend, like always surround yourself with people who's on that same level as you as wanting to grow. Like we are heavily influenced by people we spend time with. So if we're around people who are stuck in their comfort zones, it's easy to fall in that same pattern. Like are your friends and loved ones like wanting to push you to grow? Like your homies be like, hey, let's go out, let's go try this. That's the type of people we need to surround ourselves with. Um we just really need to grow up and grow out of situations to it's just grow as a whole. So remember to surround yourself with somebody who's put giving you that push to do something outside of your comfort zone, even when you don't feel like doing it. Just think, be like, hey, I actually might like this. And this is like more so a tidbit for myself because I get pushed out my comfort zone a lot, and sometimes it's a little scary, and I have really bad anxiety, and I get overwhelmed, and apparently now overheated if I put that in there. Um, but we gotta learn to have fun. We gotta learn to let go. We gotta learn to do something that's gonna better ourselves and help us grow up and then go progress to better things. So that's my little event session. I'm gonna try this myself. So a couple takeaways before my microphone dies: set goals, mix up your routine, challenge yourself, and surround yourself with growth-minded people. If you don't want to do it alone, surround yourself with somebody who is on the same path as you. So surround yourself with somebody that's a bum. We don't do bums. We don't do scrubs. What TLC say? I don't want No, I'm not saying I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is somebody who can't get no love from me. Cringy, but it's the truth. So find people who encourage you. Find something that you always want to try and mix it into your routine. Set some new goals for yourself and just let's try to get out this rut that we're in. Let's try to get out of our comfort zones. And until next time, I hope y'all enjoyed my vent section. I hope y'all enjoyed the FaceTime call. But I gotta go. My boo calling. It's a Solo and Society podcast. I'm Sean, and I'm out. Peace.